I brought my American Girl Molly doll. I actually got her from the warehouse sale at the Pleasant Company in Middleton, Wisconsin, probably 25, 30 years ago.
So you don't remember the exact date when you got her?
I don't, I just know I was in elementary school. I know that she was made by the Pleasant Company before the Mattel buyout. Me and my mom and my best friend and her mom went together for a fun girls' weekend. It was kind of a crazy event, lots of people in line rushing for dolls, and I just had to have Molly. I loved her braids and her glasses and her bangs.
I can see the resemblance. Do you know what you paid for her?
$50.
Molly was produced by Pleasant Rowland. Pleasant was a child's textbook author, so she was very aware of history. In 1984, she went to Williamsburg, Virginia, and she loved the historical aspect. And then at Christmas time, she was shopping for some nieces, and there was only Cabbage Patch and Barbies. And she thought about Colonial Williamsburg and about creating a doll line to bring historical events to young girls, 8 to 14 or so, that she felt were very underserved in textbooks, in history. So she came up with these three girls, Samantha, Felicity, and Molly. She made them historically significant. She got girls reading a 6-book series teaching girls about whatever went on during that period. Molly's dad went off to war in World War II. So it was all about the things they were going through with rationing and what it was like to miss your dad. And Samantha becomes an orphan, and kids related to that because they were orphans. So bravo to her for creating this and seeing and filling that need, because it was needed. Pleasant had the dolls made in Germany by Gotts, and Gotts produced them for about 1986 to about 1990-ish. At that point, Pleasant sold the company to Mattel, and Mattel changed the name into American Girl Dolls. So this particular Molly is one of the first Mollys, and we know that because she has a white body. We're going to be modest here. We're going to try and protect her modesty. You know, she is from the 40s. So on her back here is a green sticker and an X. That says to me that she came from one of your factory sales. Later on, they changed these bodies to be more flesh-colored, matching whatever skin tone that doll had. She has her original clothing on, and on here we have made in West Germany, which again indicates the Gotts. Her glasses have real glass in them, and a real knitted sweater. Those were all made in Germany. So yours being an early 1986, one of the first ones coming from Germany, makes her a little more significant. You took great care of her.
Yeah, I never took out her braids.
Which is great, because so many kids, they come in with crazy hair and they've played with them and that kind of stuff. I would estimate her value at about $1,200 to $1,500.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm so glad that I never took her hair out and played with her. And thanks, Mom, for taking me to the warehouse sale.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
For sure.